Hey guys, welcome back to Playground Sessions YouTube channel. I'm Phil, and today I've got another lesson for you. We're going to be looking at the tune Edelweiss, which is the theme song from The Sound of Music. It also is used in a handful of other instances, including in the TV show Man in the High Castle. It's a traditional song, and it's a beautiful melody. Today we're going to be looking at the intermediate level arrangement from the Playground Sessions store, and that sounds like this. Alright guys, let's break this down, but first a quick question, and leave your answers in the comments below. What's your all-time favorite movie theme song? That's it. Hit me with your answers below, and if I get enough of the same responses, we'll do a video for it here on YouTube on how to play it on the piano. Alright, let's start breaking down the right hand first. First, key signature tells us that there is one sharp, that's an F sharp. That tells us we're in the key of G major or E minor. Those are the related keys that share that key signature. And the time signature today is 3/4. Most often we see stuff in duple meter, which means 4/4, 2/4, 2/2, things that are symmetrically divided. But here we're in a triple meter, 3/4. Our hand position change for this section is kind of wide. So let's go through it note by note, and I'll help you get your bearings. We're going to start with your thumb on B just below middle C, 2 on D, 5 all the way up to A. So we are reaching pretty far to start. Then we have a G, thumb on D, 2 finger comes over to C. That helps us pivot back down to the B to start measure 5. So we stay in that position for the rest of that phrase. Now, second line down, measure 9, starts the same way. B, D, 5 on A, 4, 1, 2 over to C. Now, thumb on B, 2 on D, walk up, don't forget F sharp, 5 on G. Alright, rewind and play back with me as I walk you through those notes a few more times so that you feel really comfy. Then we'll try it at a medium tempo. I'll bring the backing track in and we'll do it at our learning tempo. Let's do that now. 1, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 1. 2 over. Ahead, thumb on B, 5 up to A, thumb on D, 2 over, Alright, great job. Now let's do it at full tempo. 1, set, go. On to the left hand. Let's start talking about the chords. Now, there's some good news and some bad news about this section. The good news is we have all of the same rhythms for these chords. Dotted half note, that's a 3-count note, and here when our time signature is 3/4, that means it gets the entire measure of 3 counts. Another bit of good news is that we rarely have to move our position. Now, the bad news is the chord shapes are different from measure to measure. It's not just root position triads back and forth. In fact, we have just 2-note chords throughout this section. Sometimes it's an interval of a 4th. Sometimes it's an interval of a 3rd. Sometimes it's a 6th. So we have a handful of different shapes. That's the bad news, is that your hand can't be on autopilot moving around to different shapes. You've got to be able to recognize these intervals. But I'm here to help, so let's walk through them now out of tempo. The first chord is G over D. We're just going to play a D and a G. Second chord, D major. We're bringing that top note down to an F sharp. Third measure, G over D. Here's our interval of a sixth. Notice our fifth finger has been on a D the whole time. Until now, measure 4, C over E. We're going to play just an E and a G. Now we're back to G over D for our next chord. Now we have E minor, which looks an awfully lot like our C over E, but what's happening in the right hand helps determine what these chords are. So for now, they look the same. Down the road, when we put the hands together, they may not. So here's E minor. Next up, we have A minor over E. We're just changing our top note from G up to A. And we're going to end our first line here with a D major chord, D and F sharp. Let's pause here for a second. Notice my hand has been here the whole time, but I've had all sorts of different groupings of notes within this position. All right, same thing on the next line down now. G over D, then D, then a G over D with a sixth interval. That's with a B on top. Then our C over E. Okay, still the same as the beginning so far. Next is G over D, but here we deviate from our pattern. Instead of going to E minor like we did up top, we're going to go to a D. And then we're going to end it with 2 times of the wide G over D. Let's try this at full tempo because 1, I'm sure you've already worked through this enough. You've paused the video, you've gone through each chord shape on its own, right? And 2, the rhythms are all the same. They each get an entire measure. So that gives us plenty of time to think on our feet and look ahead to the next measure. So let's try this at full tempo. Then we'll break down how to put these hands together. 1, set, go. Way to go. All right, let's talk hands together. Rhythmically speaking, each hand on its own is not very difficult, and putting the hands together could be a lot harder. And the reason that you've got a break here is because the right hand and the left hand always play on beat 1 together. So the beginning of every measure should feel very strong, and your hands should be playing together on each downbeat. So let's go ahead and try this at our slower tempo, our medium tempo. And then once you're feeling good with that, we'll go to full speed. 1, set, go. Nice job so far. We're almost done. And after we speed this up to full tempo, where do you go from there? Well, the Playground Sessions app is a great choice because you can finish this song, not with video segments for every section, but with something even better, interactive feedback, in the app. The app has a ton of awesome tools that make learning super fast and fun and easy. And we're offering a free trial of the app, so if you click the link in the video description, to start your free trial, you can start playing today with no strings attached for free. But let's wrap up this video first, then I'll leave it to you to go finish it out in the app. Now let's do it at full tempo. This is Edelweiss, the intermediate level main theme, and let's go ahead and do it. Excellent work. I'm Phil, and I can't wait to see you guys for more video lessons very soon. Give yourselves a round of applause for the great work you did today. The features you saw on screen today can be at your fingertips with the Playground Sessions app. Co-created by music legend Quincy Jones, Playground teaches the piano with interactive feedback and gaming features, all while using your favorite songs. Alright guys, I'm Phil. Hit subscribe so I can see you for the next video.